Time now for Consumer Confidential with KTLA 5's David Lazarus.
Yes, he's joining us here in the studio, and we're talking about mortgage rates.
Don't you guys mean K-pop boy band sensation David Lazarus? Yeah.
Really?
Not so much?
You don't have the right color hair.
I was going to say
Yeah.
you need purple hair.
But, but at least I got the moves. Anyway,
I was going to say you got to have the moves
God,
too, and you feel confident that you
totally there. Thank you. We'll do that off
You
camera.
have the moves up here. That's as far as it goes.
Let's talk housing, why don't we? Get past this mess. Housing prices are up 21% in March from a year ago, even as mortgage rates continue to rise. Seems like a bit of a disconnect, doesn't it? At the beginning of the year, a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage was averaging 3.29% in terms of its rate. It's now approaching 5%. That's a big difference, but it's supply and demand. There has still been steady demand for housing, limited inventory, and that continues to push housing prices higher and higher. At the same time, researchers at the Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco and UC San Diego have been looking into the thing and have discovered that remote work has played a role in pushing housing prices higher. This from the so-called Great Reshuffle, where many people decided I might as well get new digs if I have to work from home, and so you saw demand for finding new properties rising as a result of that. According to the new study, since the start of the pandemic, home prices were up by about 24%, and the researchers say that about 15% of that increase could be attributed to remote work. Might be a little bit of a stretch there, but it's interesting that there's a connection.
All right, Sears department stores, they're gone. But dozens of Sears hometown stores are now also. What's the difference?
And I have the answer to that. A Sears department store is huge, maybe about 100,000 square feet. Think of these Sears hometown stores as kind of like convenience stores under the Sears brand, maybe 6,000 square feet or so, selling mostly tools and appliances, which is, let's face it, the things most of us went to Sears for anyway, even though, as Glenn correctly notes, there are only a handful of proper Sears stores left. There are roughly 200 of these hometown stores in small towns in about 30 states nationwide, many of them operated by franchisees, and now about half that number, roughly 100, are being closed for good. Hard to say the exact figure, though, because Sears' parent company, Transformco, isn't releasing a full list. Instead, each store's individual Facebook page is announcing the closure. So you kind of got to chase after all of them to find out how many are involved with this. But it's another kick in the teeth for the Sears brand, which is gradually fading away into oblivion, which is a darn shame, all things considered. As best as I can tell, there are only about 20 Sears stores left in the mainland U.S. at this point.
Good memories of the Sears catalog.
Exactly.
Right.
There was a strip mall in my hometown, the anchor store. It was actually called Sears Town. They must be calling it something else now.
Yeah,
But
interesting.
the Sears catalog was the original Amazon.com.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, make no mistake.
100%. Made the Santa list from that. Okay, so this is big news. There's a looming shortage of snacks at the movie theater.
Oh, then the Dow suddenly crashes. Oh, no. This is according to the Wall Street Journal, which is out with a story saying that at a recent industry confab for theater owners, there was some grumbling, maybe on the quiet side still, about a shortage of movie popcorn, movie snacks, bags for putting the popcorn in, cups for putting the beverages in, and even trays for nachos. Now, it's not a huge problem yet, and according to the Journal, theater owners are still kind of keeping it on the QT and not making a big deal out of it. Nevertheless, this is one of those things that is going to change the movie-going experience, possibly even as Americans are flocking back to movie theaters and as the Top Gun sequel scores record business, showing clearly there is a lot of pent-up demand to go. But if the snacks are not available, well, that's going to cut into the livelihood of the theater owners, who, as we all know, depend on popcorn and other concession stand treats to make their ends meet. Now, we all know you're not supposed to bring your own treats to the movie theater, to which I have a two-word answer: cargo pants. Guys?
Lots of pockets.
Ho ho!
Or a big purse, right?
Yes, exactly. All right.